Hey, how you doing? Coach Rozy here. Happy Sunday, and supposed to be a great day today. I know when you get this, if you've enjoyed the warm weather, and I know some colder weather is supposed to come back again, but hey, we enjoy the days, the good days that we have, right? So it's a little bit windy out. I'm going to try to get out and do my bike ride a little bit earlier, get out and get some of that outdoor activity in. Hey, this week, just going to share a couple things with you. One, if you look below, what we want to share is new research came out. I was just reading this week from the American Heart Association that just talks about literally that our diet truly affects the cardiovascular disease and the death rate. That if we can change up our diet, improves our chances of 50% of what happens from a cardio standpoint and changing up the death risks of what's going on. So again, it comes back to diet. What we're putting into our body, what we put into our body really does affect how we live, how we look, how we perform. It's literally just making some smarter choices of adding some things in or taking some things out, not having so much salty food. And you can read all that information below, but it comes back to just really, being aware of diet and what's going on. And that's one of the things from a nutrition standpoint want to talk about too. If you look below, we just talk about some snacks. I've had a few of you contacting folks in the group just talking about and asking about, hey, I'm doing pretty good during the day. And if you're like me, it's like those late nights when I get home a little bit later, don't necessarily want to have a full meal, but I'm kind of hungry. What I find out is if I plan ahead a little bit to make those late night snacks a little bit smarter, healthier choices, I just do so much better on setting those up. So we just give some pointers down below of how to be able to help with that. Everything from, having things prepped and planned ahead of time in the refrigerator. And so that you're not just grabbing, and say, oh, I'm hungry. I'm going to grab a beer and a bag of chips and some dip and sit down and munch through those as the show's on TV. That if you portion it out and already have things planned and maybe have healthy choices already put in place, that you can really cut down on some calories. You can still enjoy and have some food and some things in the evening, but you don't have to sacrifice, or you don't have to just beat yourself up the next day saying, instead of having a beer and maybe a quick snack, I had 5 beers and I had a bag of potato chips, or I had a whole bowl of whatever it might be, a whole bowl of ice cream, or ate the whole can of ice cream instead of just having a little bit of ice cream, a little bit of a snack in the evening. So just really making some smarter choices to make our body still feel better. And the last thing I do, gang, and talk to you about is, I know a lot of you are doing such a great job. I talk to you each week, but what I like to ask you to be able to do is 2 things. One, help somebody else. I know family members, friends, get them involved. And I'd love to have them to come with you to boot camp. Love to have them sign up and be part of these videos and what they're getting. But if you can literally be a leader in what you're doing, because I think people notice folks that are working out or exercising, eating right, just those small little things. People say, what are you doing? Man, you look good. What can I do? Hey, invite them to a boot camp. Invite them to maybe make some simple, easy life choices. And then, so invite somebody, bring somebody along. And then the number 2 thing is, I'd love to hear from you on some topics or things. Maybe it's like, oh, I wish Coach would talk about this, or I wish we would do this in boot camp, or I wish I had this information. Hey, and if I don't have the information, a lot of times I have friends around that I can get that information from. So email me at rozyrosen@gmail.com. That's ROZYROOZEN. You grab my business card, but just rozyrosen@gmail.com, and email and say, hey, Coach, I was wondering about this topic. Would like to talk about this, hear about this, or if you have something that you want me to send just directly to you, don't be scared to email me, because I want to be able to offer programs for you that help you out best as possible. So make sure it's a great week. As we always say, right? Rock the day. Today's a great day to get out there and do something. So rock the day. We're going to route the week, and we're going to make this the best year ever. This is Coach Rozy. Until I see you this week at boot camp. And I see your email, because I know you're going to send that, and then bring a friend with. Make it a great day, and make it a great year.